Hey guys, Matt here. So this week we're going to go over the weekly portfolio update, and then after that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. So this is my portfolio for those new to my channel. You will note that it is a mix of growth stocks, dividend stocks, value stocks, whatever. I don't really stick to one type of investing, at least not for the time being. Right now, my only purpose for this portfolio is to get rich. Maybe if I hit 100K in my portfolio value, right now we're sitting at $65,571.86. Once I hit 100K, I might consider, veering towards one type of investing. But for now, this is what you got. And yeah, we saw some major downturn in the market for a lot of stocks. You will note that a couple weeks ago, Gevo, I was sitting at maybe 18%, 20%, and it collapsed itself all the way down to a loss. Now, I did say a couple videos ago, and I think last portfolio update, that if Gevo dropped below my cost basis, that I would buy some more shares, and that's exactly what I did. Yesterday, it dropped below, I think it hit around 579, and I bought about 100 shares. Now, my plan for Gevo is, because you will note I don't have infinite cash. That's the whole thing with keeping cash on the side, is that once you spend it, you kind of don't have the cash anymore. So because I have a finite amount, I got to really control myself here. So I only bought 100 shares when it hit 579. And the plan is, if it hits 550, I will buy another 100 shares. If it hits $5, I will buy 200 shares. And at that point, we'll see how things go. I don't want to overextend myself because I want to keep my cash for other positions. There are other things I'm looking at. For example, I did buy some ARK yesterday as well because, ARK dropped, and it is not a stock, it is an ETF that I want to build up, because the whole point is for me to invest in all these, disruptive growth companies without having to actually add the stocks to my portfolio. Because it is no secret that I have a lot of stocks. It's something that I'm going over time, and hopefully I will whittle this down a little bit, but for right now I just have a lot of stocks and I don't want to add too much more. Now, Palantir, this is the 5-day chart. I did mention that Palantir, once it hit $20, that I will start to become very interested in the stock, and you will note that yesterday it was very close to touching that, but it didn't quite hit it. But I am still looking at it. Now, the plan right now is to invest in Palantir indirectly through ARK, because, like I said, that's the whole purpose of ARK, is to do that. However, if Palantir keeps dropping, because this is a company I really like, if Palantir keeps dropping, then we might have to add another stock to the portfolio. We might have to do that, but like I said, I would really prefer to stick to ARK, but if this thing starts looking hot, then I may not be able to resist. Now, someone suggested I look at Roblox, so I did take an initial look at it, and I realized that, hey, I already know what this company does. There's a YouTuber called Yami who makes YouTube videos, at least partially based on Roblox, and so it is a company I like. I do think it is trading pretty richly, and it's trading even more richly now, so I don't know if I'm ready to buy it. But it is a company that looks really, really good to me. It's got some strong growth potential from what I've seen. And yeah, this might have to stay on my watch list. Of course, we got AT&T, Verizon, which are my biggest losses right now. These telecommunication stocks, no matter what we do, they're just going to keep dropping. And I don't see a catalyst changing that around anytime soon. So these things are going to keep getting destroyed by 1,000 cuts. And I will keep trickling money into it. I'm not going to go heavy each time, maybe $100, $200 a week. We'll see how it goes. And like I said, I will be focusing more on Verizon, just to sort of hedge my bets against AT&T. Although I will keep nibbling off shares from between now and the split with Warner Media next year. And then after that happens and we see a few quarters and we see how AT&T really performs after that, we'll revisit this and we'll see where we go. But anyways, if the portfolio update was all you came here for, well then take care, have a good day, and eat your vegetables. So, about me. A few people requested I do a video like this, and I don't think my channel is quite ready for a dedicated video on it, because, algorithms and all that stuff. My channel is still growing, but I think this will do for now. So anyways, my name is Matt, and by day, I am a network engineer. I work for a publicly traded company, and network engineering is what I want to do for the rest of my life. It is my passion. This YouTube thing, while it is very exciting, and I do like talking about stocks because it gives me a chance to talk about something other than computers. I mean, this YouTube thing I would consider a hobby. I am monetized, and I am bringing in a little extra money each month, but even like YouTube itself, I don't think it's something I would want to do full time. Because honestly, I really like working with computers. I started investing, well, depending on how you look at it, I started getting extra interested in investing towards the end of 2018, and I started actually investing in beginning of 2019, around January, February. And the first 3 stocks I bought was Bank of America, Cisco, and Fitbit. I didn't research any of the companies. The only company I really knew was Cisco because I'm a Cisco-based network engineer. And I didn't research any of the, but I didn't really research any of the companies. I got a Robinhood account, and like 1 minute after I got the account, I bought those 3 stocks. So just some trivia there. I started my YouTube channel as you know it in February of 2020. I technically had the account since 2006, but I mean the channel, as you know, I started in February. Now the point of my channel was not to become a major YouTuber, obviously, because I don't really have a background in finance. My background's in tech. I'm not a stock guru by any means. I'm just a normal guy going through the market. The purpose of my channel was to, and still is, to chronicle that journey. And it's good. It's to, document my successes, my failures, where I go right with stocks, where I fuck up with stocks. And basically along the way, as I gain experience, I can pass along the things that I've learned. All the major financial YouTubers like Financial Education and Tom Nash, like, they were already rich. You never got to see them become rich. Now, I have no idea if I'm going to end up rich or poor or blow up my portfolio or not. That remains to be seen. But I think one of the good things about my channel is you get to see the process, whether I do well or not. What else? I'm 40 years old. So when I started investing when I was 37, so that means I wasted my entire life. I didn't really care about money until 37, even back when I started really making money. So I've only recently started giving a shit about this whole personal finance, investing type thing. So I've lost a lot of years. Now, thankfully, I have a really good paying job that's going to help me catch up. So now for some more personal stuff. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio. One of my favorite animes is Ghost in a Shell. I do enjoy Marvel, although, you can see Galactus back there, although he's looking a little small. I do enjoy Marvel, although I haven't really read comics, the comics after Civil War II. Like I said, the comic Civil War II, not the movie. So I haven't really been interested in them after that, but I do like the characters themselves. My favorite character is and was Silver Surfer. And I play video games. Personally, I enjoy single-player RPGs. Right now, I'm playing another playthrough of Pillars of Eternity: Deadfire, and I am playing my first playthrough of Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. If you've been playing that game, you know that it's a very, very long game. So I've had to take breaks, but I'm getting through it. And lastly, let's talk about this. I'll just say this real quick. As far as politics, I consider myself a libertarian. However, anything on the lower right quadrant is fine by me. Whether you want to be a libertarian or go full anarcho-capitalism, we can have a conversation about that. But that's where I am on the spectrum. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat vegetables.